Bank Park. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming your way next. Ready to go? Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman.
The catcher, Adley Rutschman.
The pitch. That misses the zone, and the home opener is underway. There's a strike.
1-1.
And a pitch. And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Here comes the 0-1. Gets the bunt down the right side. Gets it to first. They get him, but it was pretty close. And now it's Austin Hayes. Ball one, no strikes. Rutschman leads off second with one gone in the inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Schwarber pulls it down, and there's two gone. Anthony Santander at the plate. A switch hitter batting right. Ball one and a pitch inside. And that's the third out. Back at Citizens Bank Park. And stepping in is the speedy Bryson Stott. The wide to kick the pitch. Ball one there.
No strike.
And that one finds its way through. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Trey Turner at the plate. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's Bryce Harper. Certainly you'd say Bryce Harper's signature moment, Game 5 of the National League Championship Series in 2022. That opposite field home run that put the Phillies ahead and would send them to the World Series off the Padres' Robert Suarez. 0-1.
That's the ball.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
Here's Harper, the count 2-1. Maybe a 2-ball, 5. Quips it to Mountcastle. Harper retired. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He's clearly out there throwing pitchers pitches in this situation. First base is open. If he walks him, no big deal.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Oh, he dropped it. Righty delivers. Ground ball left side. Henderson over to first in time. And Castellanos is out. That is the inning. Welcome back. Top of the second. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
The first baseman, number 6, Ryan Mountcastle.
The wind and the pitch. That one's in there. Strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Harper has a beat on it. And there's one down. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles.
The left fielder, number 31, Cedric Mullins.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
Not sure what's going on right there. No chance. Probably have some funny texts from his buddies after the game.
Strike 2.
Now they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
One down, base is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Ramon Urias now at the plate. That's in there. That's strike 1. No score here in the second. A little out front there as he swings through it.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Got him swinging. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the second. Now here is Brandon Marsh. Kremer back to work. Line drive caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Chris, do you know what JT stands for in JT Real Muto?
Of course, Boog. It's Jacob Tyler.
Out to short, Mateo. And a couple of quick outs.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt. This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Kyle Schwarber in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Out towards right center field. And it drops in. Now he turns and heads for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Swing and a ball popped up. And that'll fall for a base hit. Lead runner around second. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here comes the 0-1. And that one got a piece of him.
It's a scary one when it's riding up above the letters. Looked to me like he just tried to overthrow the fastball a little bit.
This is Bryson Stott. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Out there to center. Hayes makes the play, and that'll do it. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, and now the DH, Ryan O'Hearn. Falter back to work. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. O'Hearn goes 6 feet 3 inches in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. The pitch. And that chance handled. He takes it on his own. 1 up, 1 down.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
Gunnar Henderson now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Phillies fans want a strikeout. In the dirt, Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Rutschman in the box now. No balls and a strike.
1 strike.
And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Oh, he throws it away. And he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing error. Tries to get back and save. So man aboard. Jorge Mateo now. Good contact guy, good defender. In the air, out towards left center. Schwarber makes the catch, and the inning is over. As we go to the last of the third. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Trey Turner. Singy, how about this? From 2019 through 2022, Trey Turner had a higher slugging percentage than Carlos Correa, Corey Seager, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and Ronald Acuna. There's a strike.
You know, these Phils definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And a 1-1. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Next one in the dirt. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now here is Harper. He's 0 for 1. Bounce to the right. And that one handled. Throws to first. Fine play in the hole for the out. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Missed inside with the curve. Kicks and fires.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
There's a strike, 3-1. There's a swing and a drive. Hits the fence. The throw in. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Swings through that one.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Here's a 1-1. And a swing and a miss there.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because...
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, new inning getting started, and into the box for Baltimore, Austin Hayes. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Marsh makes the play, and there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Nice grab.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Mountcastle stands in now and watches strike 1. On the ground to the left, and foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Bottom of the inning, JT Realmuto steps in. Realmuto was an outstanding high school quarterback. Was signed to go play quarterback at Oklahoma State, but when he was scouted in high school, he was mainly a shortstop. Marlin scouts decided after seeing him catch one time that if they drafted him, they would convert him to catcher. Down the line towards the corner. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Around second is Realmuto. And he makes it into third with a leadoff triple.
High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Strike 1.
They'll try to bunt for a hit right there, and you can tell he's trying to get something, anything going offensively.
The pitch. In the air, left side. Makes a nice running catch. And that should get the job done as he tags from third. Run scores easily, and the Phillies strike first. It's 1-0. Ground ball up the middle. Mateo sends it to first. 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Hit weakly on the ground. And that's just foul. Two outs. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Wouldn't chase that time.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. That's a little bit low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
3 balls, 2 strikes to count. Smoked into left, base hit.
Everything came together for him. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Stop at the plate now. That's ball 1. Dives and he can't hang on. To first and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Couple of singles back to back. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Trey Turner. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field and a base hit. The run comes in to score from second, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And a pitch. And there's a ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a...
And now this is down for a base hit. In comes the run from third. It's 3-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
0-1 down. And downstairs.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Hayes makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, now the left fielder, Cedric Mullins. The pitch. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back. And out of here. Cedric Mullins sends it out, and they're on the board. It's 3-1. And now Ramon Urias on the ground, and it goes just foul. 0-1 now.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Good eye right there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
A little bit high, maybe. And now 3 balls and a strike.
3 balls.
Swing and a miss. Schwarber on the run. And a foul ball. Three and two now. Hammered, base hit. Around first, digging for two. And he's in with a stand-up double. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Marsh raging back towards the wall. Hauls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away.
Was able to move the runner up to third on that deep fly to center, but I think this point he wants to get him over and get him in.
Henderson swings through it for strike one. Hard liner. Makes the catch, and there's two down. Urias trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Tries to get back and save.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Harper hustling after it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back at Citizens Bank Park, we head to the bottom of the fifth. And here is Brandon Marsh.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And a pitch. Ground ball right side into the outfield, base hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
And now it is JT Realmuto. And the first pitch misses for ball one. That one missed.
Really good run, perhaps a little bit too much on that two-seamer. Couldn't hold the corner.
Swings and misses.
2-1.
And it's 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Here comes a pitch. Runner on the go. There's the ball.
3-2.
Throw to second, and he's out. Got it by him for the K. 2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
And now, Alec Bohm. Check swing,
No
went
ball.
around,
1 strike.
0-1. Line drive, makes the catch, inning over. And welcome back. All set for the top of the sixth. Now it's the shortstop, Jorge Mateo. Mateo goes 5 feet 11 inches, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And here it comes. And first offering is fouled off.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Lottie, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
And that one is lifted in the air, and no one can get there. It falls in. Throws to second, and he's got a double.
Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. And the 0-1.
1-1.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball one. Runner at second, nobody out.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
The 1-2. Got him. One away. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander. Trying to move him over here. Sosa in plenty of time to first, 2 away. And now the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
Ryan Mountcastle.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate, and the runner holds. And he deals. And strike 2.
0-2.
Runner takes off for third. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 0-2. Runner goes again.
1-2.
They pitch out. And the throw gets away. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Mateo at third with 2 away. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the third baseman, Edmundo Sosa. The wind of the pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. And another ball.
No strike.
And a swing and a miss.
2 balls. 1 strike.
Swings and misses. And the count's even at 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 1 away. Here's a speed threat. Bryson Stott. Now on the bump, Cionel Perez.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
That misses the zone,
1 ball.
and that is ball 1. Perez, in his 3rd season, 26 years old,
1
and
ball.
he was
1
born
strike.
in Cuba. The 1-1.
Outside of the United States, Cuba has more players and representatives in Cooperstown than any other country. Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic are close behind.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Check swing, hit on the ground. Urias whips it to first on the run. 2 up, 2 down.
Nice job of deception right there by the pitcher. Got the hitter out there a little bit. Couldn't check his swing and induces a nice little ground out.
Turner in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase.
And that's a fair ball down the right field line. And that's going to roll a while. Around second is Turner. And he's there at third with a triple. Here's Harper now. 1 for 3. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Chris, you think about memorable performances in the home run derby. Well, the Nationals had the All-Star game in 2018, and Bryce Harper, with his dad throwing to him, put on quite a performance and won the home run derby. That one in for a strike. 2-2.
Yeah, probably the biggest moment in Nationals Park for Harper, and he would have loved that to have been a World Series appearance, but it was an All-Star game and a home run derby where he just took the crowd by storm.
And there's ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
2 gone with runners at the corners. And digging in for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. In the dirt, but kept close. Nice job behind the plate there. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. Good eye right there.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Runners on first and third. 2 away. And that'll load the bases.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So digging in, Brandon Marsh. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Keegan Akin.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Left-hand batter waits. Towards first. And he's in safely at third as they score a pair on the play.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Real Muto at the plate and takes high there. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Second and third, 2 down. And down on strikes. Good job at damage control right there. Welcome back. And now Cedric Mullins. The Orioles in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
First pitch, not close.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.